Hey guys, Mr. Exia here, and I'm back with part 2 of the Gundam Exia Avalanche Dash. Since the last part, I've taken all the regular Exia armor off and then put the Avalanche armor on. And there's quite a difference. You can actually absolutely tell that the let's go over the different parts. The shoulder armor is completely different. I don't have the shoulder armor with me because it's on something else right now. But you know, it's actually with the old shoulder armor, it was like full on the top, but this one has like a little indent for this piece right here. These little chest vents thingies are different. He's really wobbly. Okay, the skirt armor is different. The knee joint thruster thingy is different. The backpack is different. The GN drive is the same, but the little mount for the GN drive is different. Whoops. This one has a little peg at the end, at the bottom, which this whole backpack unit here can plug in. This blue and white piece here is completely new, because the old back skirt's actually under. Let's see if I can take it out. It's right there, and this just pegs on top. Oops, the whole thing just came apart. Oops. Well, let's take them off the stand, because this is actually getting a hindrance. There, okay. The arms are the same, but this new blue piece is different. I think that's all, aside from the accessories are completely the same. That's it. And I actually painted every single yellow piece, and every single piece that is supposed to be yellow, I turned it all into gold, which looks pretty nice. I used Tester's brand gold. I think it's just regular gold. I'll go get the little can. I use gold ore. That's what it's called. This one I think hasn't been shooken up, as you can see. But this Tester's brand paint here, all that paint gets stuck at the bottom, then the liquid, you have to shake it up quite a lot just to get it the consistency you want. So if you guys ever plan on using Testers, be careful. And make sure you screw the caps on super tight, because then the paint will leak out and get all over your hand. I guess that's it. The articulation, it's sort of the same. I'll just go over it again. But I'll just go over the parts that are like a little bit different. Like the arm can go out the same if you move that out. I think a little bit further. But not much of a hindrance actually. So basically all the articulation is the same a little bit, I think. But I don't think you can still rotate 360. I don't know if there's any new. Well, there is new articulation. This can go forwards and back, and this can go up. This can go up, and then it can open. So, I don't know. There's not much new articulation to him, but you know, there is some. This can go down, up and down. Forwards and back. I don't know if I showed you guys that. These front skirts, these need to have some super glue on them. And there's a stand, obviously, holds the little claw hands for the dash thingies. There's two pegs on here. One that's facing up for him to be like this, and one for him to be like he's. That one doesn't work very well. And this one just looks stupid. Because he's falling backwards. and it doesn't hold them. I don't really understand the point of the one that's bent, because I think most of us are gonna have it like this. So let's put him to the side and go over accessories. I'm gonna go over this last. For the normal Exia accessories, you get the GN long and short sword, which I painted the hilt silver. You still get the normal holders to put them on the side skirt. I mean, on the hip joint pieces right here. But what they have us do now is that there's this little mount system right there, and then you just peg them in. And yes, they can go upside down like that. Like, I like that alternating thing, this theme right here. Let's see if I can fix the... Oh look, now the whole the body is coming off. Oh well. I think I should just glue this in. I'm glad you guys are watching this. Well, there's a little introduction on how to build the lower body. There you go. More specifically, the part that holds these skirts. So, where was I? Let's peg this back on. Alright, so that was it. So the GN long and short sword there, that looks very nice with the alternating thing. You can do it with both. You can have both of them facing down, both of them facing up, or both of them in different directions. I'm gonna keep the short sword up. And then another accessory you get the beam stick. It's not a beam saber, it's a beam stick, because there's no clear beam effect part. So it's a beam stick, but well, I painted it and made it red, and now I guess I call it a beam saber. And he holds it like any other weapon in his hand, and he holds it pretty well. And then another accessory you get is the shield, which I painted differently than the original. I'm not using the regular polycap you're supposed to use, because I had no idea what polycap it looked like, so I just took one out of my spare part box, and just stuck it in there and see if it worked, and it did. I haven't tried putting the shield on yet, but I'm kind of hesitant, but I'm gonna try it anyway. It works. But there's a lot of stuff going on now. There's a lot of stuff going on. If you guys can see. So, I don't think I'm gonna pose it with the shield. What I'm gonna pose it with is the GN beam sword right. I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name. GN beam. I don't know. So I'm gonna have it posed with this. It is missing this blue piece, because I find if you have, it gets difficult when you have this in it. So I'm gonna try it. This is the normal GN beam gun, whatever it's called. I'm gonna what I usually do is that I can't pop it off now. Oh yeah, I stiffened it. So what they tell us to do is that they want us to do this configuration. Configuration, shoot. Like this, like this one, and the beam rifle is not even facing the right direction. Well, it is, but I don't like the way it looks. So what I do is that I just pop the blue piece off and leave that off. Might use that for something else later. I don't know. Peg this back in, and now it's just without the blue parts at the end, and it holds it just like it used to. And this little thing needs to be stiffened with some super glue. So now you can actually hold it the way it's supposed to be held. And then you also get a open hand for the left hand. Like you can do goes like that one. And now for the accessory that is the dash in the whole kit. What you gotta do. Okay, you get 2 of these. And they're the dash part of the Exia. What you do is that you just pop these off. Then unpack this, and unpack these, and then just slide this in here. There's a little lock so it won't rotate, and then you just move this forward, get a little bit more clearance, and then just peg that in like so. And do the same thing on the other side. I'm actually doing this blind. Let me just see if I can. Just gotta pop the leg off. Now, what you do is that you line up the pegs. Try and get it right. Shoot. I should have thought about this a whole lot better. There you go. And now there's a little poly cap there. Now you just peg it in here. And it's just sort of like the G and Arms type. I don't know what type it is. I don't pay attention to that stuff. Is it type E or D? Either one of those. Because I know this Virtue and the Curios didn't have one. And then the Exia and the Dynamis had one. So I'll do the same thing on the other one. And now this side's done. Now you just seriously, this piece is actually gonna get glued on. Because I've had it. And there he has the Avalanche Armor on, and now there's a lot more bulk on him. But it makes it look a little bit more complete because there's so much stuff on the top and now there's more stuff on the bottom. So it sort of completes the scene here, because earlier when he just had the knee armor and this on, it looked like sort of like overkill on the top. But now that he has something on the bottom to even it out, it looks a whole lot better. And with this, what the Avalanche Exia was supposed to do is to give Exia more thrust, so you get a lot of the opening hatch thingies here. I don't know how many you have, but you have, say, 4 on the bottom. Oops. Then 2 on the top. So if you add those up, that's 6. So there's 6 GN thrusters, and then plus the GN drive and a lot more stuff. So you can imagine how fast he's traveling. So what the little dash armor here can do is that you can actually turn it into something like this, and it will remind you a whole lot of the GN arms the Exia used, GN arm types E, because it has these little claws, and both of them can do it. And on the stand there's a little storage spot for each. Whoops. He's getting a little front heavy. And then you just pop it. Just stick these in. As I was watching a review of this guy, I saw Prime92's review of this guy, and she found out that these little claw thingies have a hole that you can stop falling over. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. You guys can see that there's a little tiny hole that looks like it can hold a beam. She tried it, and this is a 00 beam, and it can hold the beam. This is from the 00 Gundam I have. Let me put this one in. So you know, you can pull off a little tiny pose. Here, I'm gonna use the beam saber. So I guess this is, I've decided to add something new to my videos. So what I decided to do is that I've decided that I would go online, print out a little white picture of it, and then color it in and make it into my own custom. So I did that with the Exia. I went onto Gundam Wiki and got this. And I colored the part of the head into a tiger Exia with black and yellow. I know it looks neo-yellow. Oh, it doesn't. Never mind. It looks neo-yellow in real life. Then next to it, I have the Exia ALOS type. And what brought me to color this one is that somehow the ALOS, since Ribbons had control of Ada, and he had control over the ALOS as well, I think that he gave him the design of the Exia and then didn't give him a real drive because they used GN fake drives. So they took the Exia, colored it into the sort of an Ashia color scheme, and they blackened out the face mask since they didn't want people to think they were using an actual Gundam. So yes, yeah, and there's the side of the Tiger Exia. Looks real nice. The part of the Ayla's Exia, and this is just a random one. I took random colors and just colored it in. So I guess this is it for the Gundam Exia Avalanche review, and I'll see you guys at my next review. Later.